Hello students, in this video we are going to learn about the structure and functional unit of nephron. So what is nephron? Nephron is the basic structural and functional unit of kidney, and the kidney contain about 1 to 2 million nephron. And the word nephron is derived from the Greek word nephros, meaning kidney. So how does nephron look like? Nephron is a tubule closed at one end at joins collecting duct into the other end, and the nephron is about 3 centimeter long and described into three different parts. First is PCT, proximal convoluted tubule. Second one is the medullary loop called loop of Henle, and the third one is DCT called distal convoluted tubule leading into a collecting duct. So the collecting ducts unite, forming larger duct that empty into the minor calyx, and the kidney receives about 20% of the cardiac output after entering the kidney at the hilum. And the renal artery divided into smaller arteries called arterioles, and in the cortex an arteriole or the efferent arteriole enters each glomerulus capsule and then subdivided into a cluster of teeny arterial capillaries forming the glomerulus. So the blood vessels leading away from glomerulus is the efferent arterioles. Okay. So the efferent arteriole has larger diameter than the efferent arteriole, which increases pressure inside the glomerulus and drive filtration across the glomerular capillary walls. And the next one is which wrap around the remainder of the tubule, allow exchange between the fluid in the tubule and blood stream. That's why it's maintain the local supply of oxygen and nutrients and also removes the waste product. Now the next one is which is very important, how to formation of urine. So everyone knows the kidneys form urine which passes to the bladder for storage prior to excretion with the help of or through urethra. So it is also for three processes involved in the formation of urine. First one is filtration, second one is selective reabsorption, and the third one is secretion. So first one is filtration. What is filtration? Filtration, it is that take place through the semi-permeable wall of the glomerulus and the glomerulus capsule. Water and other small molecules readily pass, but the larger like blood cells, plasma protein and the large molecules are too large to filter through. So what's happened? Therefore they remain in the capillaries. And the filter rate in the glomerulus is very similar in composition to plasma, with the important exceptions of plasma protein and the blood cells. So how filtration take place? Filtration take place because there is a difference between the blood pressure in the glomerulus and the pressure of filtrate in the glomerulus capsule. And the next one is, this is very important, the efferent arteriole is narrower than the efferent arteriole. So that's why the capillary hydrostatic pressure of about 7.3 kPa, or we can say 55 mmHg. One important thing, what is the GFR? What is the glomerular filtration rate? The glomerular filtration rate is, it is the volume of filtrate formed by both kidneys in each minute. This is called GFR, glomerular filtration rate. In the healthy adult, the GFR is about 125 ml per minute. That's why, or that is 180 liters of filtrate are formed each day by the two kidneys. Nearly all the filtrate is later reabsorbed from the kidney. So tubule with less than 1%, that is 1 to 1.5 liter excreted as urine. And our second method, selective reabsorptions. Most reabsorptions from filtrate back into the blood take place in the PCT. Those walls are lined with the microvilli to increase surface area of absorptions. Next, many substances are reabsorbed here, including some water, electrolytes and organic nutrients such as glucose. Some reabsorption is passive, but some substances like glucose are actively transported. Only 60 to 70% of filtrate reach the medullary loop or loop of Henle, and the much of especially water, sodium chloride is reabsorbed in the loop, and 50 to 20% the original filtrate and that reaches the DCT. and some ions like sodium chloride can be absorbed by both active and passive mechanism depending on the site of the nephron. And the third one is the tubular secretion. Tubular secretion is a filtration occur as blood flow through the glomerulus. Substances not require the foreign material like drug, penicillin, aspirin may not be entirely filtered off the blood because of the short time it remains in the glomerulus. Such substances are cleared by secretion from the peritubular capillaries into the filtrate within the convoluted tubule. Secretion of hydrogen ion and maintaining normal blood pH. Now we discuss about the urine. Urine is produced in 95% of water and 5% of nitrogenous waste. Like wastes like urea, ammonia, creatinine are excreted in the urine. Apart from this, the potassium, sodium and calcium ion are also excreted.